their time and their value in the Sounders to make this happen. What I'd like all of you to think about today is really the first day of an experience that you will never again get a chance to experience like we're putting on right now. I talked to Adrian Hanauer this morning, the owner of the Sounders FC, and I said, Adrian, today we're sending our teams down to Phoenix for ODP, and guess what? They're wearing Xbox 360 Sounders FC jerseys. Adrian's comment back to me, he goes, how cool is that? How cool is that? When you get down to Phoenix, you're going to see kids from other states look at you and say, look at those kids for their professionalism and for your play, your attitude, both on the field and off the field. Wearing that Xbox jersey, wearing that Xbox logo on your jackets means something. It means values. It means you travel, you have attitude, you have professionalism, just like the first team does. That's what the logo represents. So when we created this partnership, we said we will put all those items into play, and we've done that. Starting with today, you can forget about what you've learned in club and think about what you've learned from your coaches in the ODP program. We have risen this program to give you the best coaches, the best system in your region of the other states you're going to play against. And I've talked to a lot of other coaches, by the way, and other state administrators who have said, Doug, when your teams go down wearing those Xbox jerseys, don't you think the teams you play against are going to want to beat your teams? Aren't they going to raise their level because they want to beat the Sounders FC teams? I said, you bet they will. You bet they will raise their game. But what does that do for us? It raises our game as well. So we get the best of the best in competition is what we want. So wearing the Xbox jerseys is a big thing. It's a big commitment. And it's a big commitment to Washington Youth Soccer. You're representing this state with the highest standards in ODP, probably in the nation, for sure in Region 4 that you sit in. And those teams you play against will see that. You need to think about your attitudes that you have off the field, your attitudes you have in the airport, the attitudes you have in your hotels, the attitudes you have any place off the field as well, because wearing that jersey, wearing that logo gets attention is what it does. And you want to bring the best values you can bring to your Sounders FC and to the work that Darren Swatsky's done and what Gary Whitey's done as well. So I think that's very important. You're a very unique group. You are the best and the brightest of what Washington Soccer has to offer. You have all come a long ways. You've achieved some pretty amazing things that you've done to get here. You've trained hard. You've shown well. You've worked hard. You've had attitudes. You've had passion about the game. You have the desire to play at a high level. And that's what we're going to show when we go down to Phoenix this weekend. So I want you to think about those items when you're on the field, when you're off the field, what it means to Washington Youth Soccer, what it means to the Sounders FC, and what it means to your future as a soccer player. Okay? One, Washington Soccer appreciates the commitments that you've made. This is not easy both financially for your families or for the time involved for yourself as well. We understand that commitment, and so does the Sounders FC. So we appreciate what you're doing. We appreciate your participation. Go down this weekend. The most important thing to us at Washington Soccer, have fun. Have fun playing the game. When you're on the field, have fun. Don't let your tempers get in the way. Show yourselves well. Represent your state. Represent your age groups. And represent Sounders FC. But most important, the most important thing is to have fun. Because years down the road, when you look back and you go, hey, I went down to Phoenix in 2010. We had a great experience. We played some good games. Played very well. We had a good team. My teammates were great. My coaches were great. But most important is have fun. If you don't have fun, it becomes a labor is what it becomes down the road. So have a good time. I'll be down this weekend watching. Your Sounders, have some Sounders, your Darren Swatsky and others will be down there watching as well. So thank you very much for your time and your